Hello, my name is Richard McDonald. I'm a recreation facilitator for Disability SA at the Highgate campus at Fullerton. My involvement with the community shed is that we run a woodwork program for the people that live here on a Monday, Tuesday and a Thursday morning, and so what you're about to see is part of what we've built in the woodwork project. This is our wheelchair friendly bowling machine and currently it has the Shane Warne attachment.
My name is Gerard Ganser and I'm the coordinator of the Roseville Community Shed. The real primary function of the shed is to provide our members or to try and maintain or enhance the health and well-being of our members. And we do that by providing a venue where they can meet and undertake meaningful projects at their own pace and in their own time with other members of the community.
Yes, here we have our bowling machine, which is just the contraption that gets the ball to the top into the various attachments. Yes, so I'm going to tell you the story about how our bowling machine came about. Towards the end of last year, I had the idea of making a contraption along the lines of the mousetrap. And then one morning we were in woodwork and my colleague Colin and another guy were talking about cricket. And so then we recalled from our youth the board game test match. You have the little ramp that you rolled the ball bearing down and the little bat up the other end. And so it came about after discussion that we combined the two ideas. And so I was charged with coming up with my contraption as the bowling machine, and then my friend Colin came up with the bat, which you'll see shortly. So it's basically a life-size wheelchair version of the board game test match.
As far as some of the community projects go, one of our bigger ones was making library boxes or book nooks for the Unley City Council Library. These library boxes are boxes that are put out into the community where people can go into the box and take a book out and exchange books so that they don't actually have to go into the library. And at this stage we've made 4 of those boxes that are going to be strategically placed in parks around the city of Unley. So we've got a fair bit of recognition from that and they're very happy with the quality of the work that we've made there.
Something bigger for the community shed team and for you guys as well. So thank you very much, I really appreciate it.
The emphasis really is on social integration, inclusion, friendliness, camaraderie, and having an atmosphere where people can feel safe and secure. That's really important to us. And above all, I think we put a lot of emphasis on making sure that whatever we do, we have some fun and enjoyment in the process of doing it, and that we get pleasure from the outcomes of whatever we do.
G'day guys, I'm Colin Jones and I work in recreation, and this is our batting machine for the test match cricket.
Okay, alright, Weet-Bix, you ready? Nice bowl, Wayne, nice bowl. Beautiful!
So one of the other groups that we are starting to work with a little bit is a group called Tools Down. They have a similar sort of a charter than what we do, but their whole thing is aimed at tradies, where there are a number of tradies in the community. Their suicide rate is very high. There's a lot of tradies that are depressed because they get so involved in their work and their marriages and that break up, and before they realise, they're actually in dire straits before they realise it. So we've actually been working with Tools Down to a degree, and Tools Down put on what do you call it, a theatre production of Les Miserables, and they actually come to us and asked us to make the rifles as stage props for that production, and that went very well as well. And we had very short time because they had realised that they hadn't had these rifles made together, and we only had a 2-week time frame to get these things together. And we got some of our more skilled people together, and we managed to achieve that, even though we only worked 1 day a week.
Okay, once we take the attachment away, the ball simply drops, and then we can attempt to hit it with a variety of bats. So at this stage, we've got this is the baseball bat. Okay. Oh!
Strike one.
I'm trying too hard. Righto, Wayne.
Strike two.
I used to play baseball too. Strike two. Oh!
Yeah. And as you can see, we bowled.
Stop it! Stop it!
We, the shed, won 2 awards at the Royal Adelaide Show.
The main award was for preparing a framework to support pot plants on an area of about 1 metre by 1 metre by 1 metre. And what we did, we made a roof construction and placed plants firmly on this roof construction so that we had a tiered flower display. And we're lucky enough to win the awards. The first is this one, which is the community category winner for colouring because of the nature of the plants that were used. And the second was for Reserve Community Champion of the Show, which we were fortunate enough to put together.
I'll tell you what, mate, you're pitching well. Oh. I can't believe this.
Nah. You batter, you're out.
No, I've got to hit one. I've got to hit one.
Go away.
Oh.
I do believe that the shed provides a very valuable and needed service to the community, and we are hell-bent on making sure that the community doesn't lose that valuable service that we do provide. So our whole focus in the next 12 months is going to be how do we make sure that this shed continues, and we continue, and not only continue, but that we also grow in the future and become more stronger than what we are now.
You're out 3 times.
Oh, come on. I want a batting trophy.
Well, don't say that.
Between the walls we stand, the words been spoken, circles cast and it can't be broken. Calling the power from each direction, we'll soon be dancing in the arms of the night.
All right.
We've a circle cradled in crystal, the lady of the circle will I see you rising. And with the moving tide, we'll greet the night bride beneath the big sky, bathe in her light. Rise up, rise up, rise up, rise up, rise up, old mother moon, will you rise? Rise up, light the skies up, rise up, old mother moon, will you rise?